Hexaghost, an accursed spirit of the Spire, sealed to an eternal fate as a protector. Spirit brand, the first time you ignite a ghost flame each turn, gain 4 block. The first time, so I can ignite more than one in a turn, I guess? It sounds like it. Always deny so I can restart the combat, but I won. I beat the game. I don't want to. I don't want to fight Niao for an hour again. All right. Well, we'll see how igniting the ghost flames works. The goblins. I haven't tried the goblins yet. Reach the intruder to receive more blessings. Yeah. Can't be chosen on the first run. I mean, I can just kill myself and see what that is, but I suppose I'll leave it alone. Max HP plus 6. I wonder if it's something that accumulates across runs, or gives you like a bonus based on your previous run. What's this? Fix the camera. Wee bit. Just a wee bit. There we go. Okay. My life still has value? I mean, if you say so. Also, hello, Mega 2. We might just go straight for the elite, because the key actually gives me some benefit, and it's non-ascension, so hey. There's 3 elites in a row right there. Also a campfire. Ironclad is the boss. I don't really know what to do with that information at this point. I don't know the mod well enough yet. I could also go this way to get a fire elite kind of pattern going on. Much safer, much easier. But I kind of feel like YOLOing straight for the burning one. What about the right side? Right side has 2 elites as well. I'm going for the burning one and you can't stop me. Also, events seem busted in this, so I'm gonna go for events. Honestly, what does my starting deck look like? We've got Strikes and Defends, Seer, Ethereal, Afterlife, apply 10 Soul Burn. I bet Afterlife is related to that locked option. Nope, not at all. Okay. If this card is exhausted, its effects activate. Apply 10 Soul Burn. After 3 turns, a soul burned enemy loses HP, removing the soul burn effect. Okay. If this card is exhausted, its effects activate. So I was thinking that I would have to exhaust it to activate the effects, but I think this is like I can play it to use the effect, but then also if I don't play it, it'll get exhausted by the ethereal and its effect will activate then. That's what it sounds like. Did not mean to press that. Sorry. Move to the next ghost flame. Moving on to a ghost flame extinguishes it. I keep moving further and further from my microphone. I gotta work on my setup. Things are not super nice here. It's so awkward all the time. Move to the next ghost flame. Moving on to a ghost flame extinguishes it. Okay, I don't. We'll have to see how that looks in combat. Draw a card for 0 is cool though. That's probably nice. And it doesn't exhaust, so we keep doing that every time we go through the deck. If the current ghost flame is not ignited, ignite it. Triggers the ignition effect described on a ghost flame. Okay, so we're gonna have, I assume, 6 ghost flames with unique effects. Or at least somewhat unique effects. They're not all the same. And I move from each one to the next. I don't know. That's... Yeah, we're just gonna have to see how that goes in combat. I'm gonna go ahead and just take the ruby key right at the start here. Seems like the way to do things, honestly. Pray for 100 souls, desecrate for 275 souls. It's gonna be a minute before we go to a shop. Just give me 100 souls, thank you. Yeah, whatever. So we're still heading for the Burning Elite. The Hexaghost channels powers by charging its flames. Perform a certain action while each is active to charge it. Searing Ghost Flame ignites when one attack is played. Ignition, apply 4 soul burn to a random enemy. At the end of your turn... God, this is gonna be so complicated again. Ugh. I thought about just playing the Guardian again, because I feel like I did speed things up a lot by the end of it, but man, learning these characters is work. At the end of your turn, if this is ignited, advance to the next Ghost Flame. So, if the flame is active, I have the chance to ignite it by fulfilling its condition, I think. I assume this is the active one. And I guess these symbols are just telling me what to do. And then this one tells me what it's going to do if I do these things. Ignites when 2 attacks are played. No, they're all different colors. I don't know. So you only advance automatically if the one you're on is ignited. Ignites when 2 skills are played while on it. Okay. So all we need to worry about right now is playing 2 attacks, which is easy enough. I can also draw a card and advance, but I don't want to advance yet. If the current Ghost Flame is not ignited yet, ignite it. Okay, well that's an easy enough turn, huh? I can light that up. And then... I guess there's no reason to stay on that. So... we go ahead. If the current Ghost Flame is not... So we haven't moved on, so Kindle is useless. But now I can advance with this. And now I would ignite with... Ignites when 2 skills are played. I don't think that first one I played got counted. I'm not sure. But I can just play this. Okay, and then at the end of my turn, we advance to the next one because that's ignited. Alright, seems good. And then how do we ignite this one? Memorizing this will be a huge boon, I think. Also, might need to move my camera or like shrink it up a bit. I don't know. The Ghost Flames don't actually have the explanation unless I'm hovering the tooltip and I read them out loud. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm not gonna move it, I think. And what does this do again? Ah, yes. Each turn I can get 4 block from igniting the first Ghost Flame. Okay. Ignites when a power is played. Well, I don't have a power in the deck, I don't believe. So that's just done. Ignition, gain 4 block and 1 strength. Yeah. Okay, and then... extinguishes at end of any turn. Ignition. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy for each ignited ghost flame, then extinguish others. Okay, so that's like the end of the cycle. But also... I wonder if you advance after this one. I would think you would probably advance before it extinguishes itself. Okay, so you wanna cycle through them all regularly. But we don't start with a power, right? Yeah, we don't start with any power, so this third one becomes difficult. And then Soul Burn, I guess that's gonna apply itself. So I'm just gonna defend fully and hit you with a strike. And interestingly, it's good to note that the Soul Burn there did not reset the turn counter to 3 when I applied more. So like if I applied Soul Burn right now, it'd be practically instant damage. I assume Soul Burn is like poison, where it ticks before the enemy hits you. In fact, that should mean that it happens here. I maybe can kill. I can do 18 and they have 14 Soul Burn. Oh yeah, and then Kindle gets you past this Ghost Flame. Right. There doesn't appear to be any controller method to look at the Ghost Flames again. Really, I really picked like the worst thing to try and do with controller, but oh well. So this is just 4 block and 1 strength. That's, I don't care about that, I don't think. We're gonna go ahead and just hit you with these and hope that I'm correct about the thing ticking before it can hit me. Yeah, it gets blown up by Soul Burn. Okay, cool. Sword of Night. If the current Ghost Flame is not ignited, gain energy and deal 14 damage. Okay. So this becomes effectively kind of 1 cost. You still have to have 2 energy to play it, but it only costs you a net 1 energy when you do play it. If the flame's not ignited. Honestly, that could be decent. It could be okay. I don't think it's crazy. Deal 4 damage. If the enemy has Soul Burn, detonate it. That's not amazing. It's okay, I guess. Soul Burn isn't really like poison where stacking it gets you more damage. Like, however much Soul Burn you apply, that's how much damage you're gonna do with it. It's just delayed. So this can make that happen a little faster. Just barely. Also, Ima's yelling at me. Give me like 2 seconds to open my door. Ima, you're a big baby. Come on. Big whiny baby kitty. Meow. I know. I had you shut out of the room. I'm a terrible person. Okay. Backtrack Smack. It's certainly the catchiest card. I don't know, Phantom Fireball has some nice alliteration going too. Deal 12 damage and retract. Move to the previous Ghost Flame. Moving on to a Ghost Flame extinguishes it. So I could go back and reignite it. I think you want to keep cycling through. I think we're better off not doing that. It is 1 cost 12 damage though. I'm gonna try Sword of Night. I feel like that's pretty playable. I'm just gonna keep ignoring that personally. Sword of Night, yeah, that's 14 for free. I like it. Definitely like that. And we just have to play 2 attacks here. So that's ignited. And yeah, we take 2 damage. I can live with that. I can live with taking 2 damage. Now we gotta play 2 skills, I believe. Draw a card and advance. Not that one. I mean, I've got to defend. And then the next one should take care of me. I wonder if this will ignite it. It did! Okay. I didn't know if I would advance first and then it counts that I played the skill, or if it would count that I played the skill, ignite it, and then advance. So that's a good order thing to learn as well. You jumping up? You gonna come visit? Ema. She's very indecisive lately about jumping in the chair with me. Like, she'll look at me and act like she's going to, and then just walk away. I mean, I'm down to ignite another ghost flame. Oh, hello. She is gonna grace us with her presence. I'll aim the camera down for a minute and keep playing. Anyone want to take bets on how long she will be destroying my shorts? So yeah, we'll definitely kindle here. Good stuff. And slap this nerd. Okay, don't actually destroy my shorts forever, you little turd. I don't want to buy new clothes. Pretty please, just be nice. I haven't paid attention to whether soul burn is just removing HP or dealing damage, so I don't know if block is relevant. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, okay? None of that, please. Time of need. Retain, gain a random power card. It costs 0 until played. That seems awesome. Gain 7 block for each ignited ghost flame. Upgrade a random card in your hand. That's okay. Shield of Night. If the current ghost flame is not ignited, gain energy and gain 12 block. Right, so like the blade. I mean, I want the power. Give me that rare card. 5 minutes. She did it for like over 20 the other day. Last time I decided to just see how long she would go with it. She was needing me for like 20 minutes until I stopped her. Like, she was gonna keep going. Fucking ridiculous. So I can just insta-kill you. Pretty into that. Do some of that. You no longer advance at the end of turn. At the start of your turn, gain energy. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Not really what I was looking for, but whatever. I mean, I can just kill you with this, so I guess that's what we'll do. Boop. Oh, I still didn't read. Let me read that now before I forget yet again. Loses HP, so that is going to go around block. Okay. What? Wait, what is a Molotov? Apply 30 soul burn. Okay. Deal 6 damage and apply 6 soul burn to all enemies. That seems insane. Or at least quite strong. Okay. Let's see, divider. Deal 3 damage, repeat for each ignited ghost flame. Okay, I mean, I'll get a little strength, I think. You can gain strength from one of the ghost flames. I'm gonna gain strength from breaking the red key. So that's probably gonna end up being very good. Ignite the current ghost flame, then extinguish it. Interesting. I'm gonna go for divider. Even though Firestarter might have been better. Very possibly would have been better. Awkward. I can't ignite without waking them up. I think I'm gonna try and kindle past this one. I think that's probably the right play. Kindle or advance, really. Looks like. Advance is going to be our best option. And then Time of Need. Whenever you ignite a Ghost Flame, apply 4 Soul Burn to all enemies. We're going to play Time of Need. I will play Sword of Night, I think. Because we're going to wake them up here. I'm going to play Seer. And then... this is not going to ignite the next flame, because I haven't advanced. But I believe Kindle is still in the draw pile, so we can get past that anyway. Yes. And then how do we do the next one? 2 attacks played. Okay, I mean, simple enough. We can't do that this turn, because we haven't advanced yet. But next turn we play 2 attacks and everything's cool. Sword of the Night yet again. Strike. We'll go ahead and draw a card and advance. And we have to play 2 skills again, it looks like. I wonder if Seer getting exhausted will count for that. It does not. How unfortunate. Oh, the counter. Look though, that thing, the indicator over my Hexaghost is still lit up. So it looks like, God, Ema is so awkward in my lap with the fucking controller cord here. It looks like you only have to play, like you don't have to do it all on the same turn. I've been assuming all this time I would have to play like 2 skills in a turn and so on. For no reason. There's no reason to assume that. But yeah, now I've got 4x4 damage. Seems pretty nice. Seems pretty nice. Bonk. I did not read that. If Soulburn detonates, heal 4 HP at the end of combat. Oh, I mean, that's going to happen like every time, I think. So that's pretty nice. And we've got the Emerald Key already. We're going to get Strength and Dexterity at the next campfire. Love to see that. Lose 5 HP. Retract. Gain 1 intangible. Are you kidding me? I don't know. Lose 5 HP makes that more reasonable, I guess. Deal 4 damage twice. Reclaim a random afterlife card. Deal 4 damage twice. Reclaim a random afterlife card. Afterlife. Afterlife is like the Seer, where it activates on exhaustion. Okay. I mean, we're getting the strength gain, so 4 damage twice is probably not horrible. That'll be minimum 10 damage, often 12 damage. It goes into your discard pile, though. If it went into my hand, that would be very strong, because then I could just get the ethereal effect automatically. But, meh. Nightmare Guys. Ethereal, gain 9 block. When exhausted, gain a Shadow Guys. Gain 9 block. When exhausted, gain a Shadow Guys. Oh, okay, I see the card next to it. 2 cost Shadow Guys. Ethereal, gain 7 block twice. Reclaim Nightmare Guys. So, this is just a 1 cost, gain 9 block. If you don't play it, then it turns into a 2 cost, gain 7 block twice. And that exhausts and gives you the original card back. So I am going to gain some dexterity, so it'll be 8 block twice. That's 16 block for 2, or 10 block for 1. When it says gain, I think that means put it in your hand. I'm not sure. So at the end of your turn, I think you would have the shadow guys in your hand the next turn. Because the ethereal would come into play during the discard step. Weird. The intangible seems like it could be a big deal. I don't have any new defensive cards, right? Yeah, I've only been taking attacks. I'll take a nightmare, guys. We'll try it out. Why not? Duvu doll. There were lots of curses that show up in combats now. Not so much new curses outside of combats that I've seen. So I might just go ahead and take the Sapphire Key here. We would like Strength, but right now, Duvu doll does nothing for me. And it's nice to just have all the keys out of the way already. That'll be a nice early power-up. Costs 0 until played, whatever. Draw a card in advance. Well, we want to attack first. Then we do some of that. Play Time of Need. Ethereal Afterlife. Gain 3 plated armor. Wait. So it's a power that you don't have to play? Huh. That's weird. I guess I'll just not play it. Huh. I wonder what that costs normally. 1? But why? Why would it cost anything if I can just not play it? I don't understand. So I think I don't know, do I want to play Defend or Seer? I guess I would play Seer. I want to play a skill here for sure. Deal 3 damage and repeat for each ignited Ghost Flame. 10 damage could definitely be the difference between finishing the fight fast enough or not. I also have a potion that I may end up using to blow this nerd up. Alright. Oh, and I didn't think about it, but that card totally, it does 1 more hit than however many Ghost Flames you've got. Deal 3 damage and then repeat for each ignited Ghost Flame. So even with 0 ignited, you still get the 3 damage. You get 1 hit regardless. Interesting. And then for this one I'm supposed to play a power, but I can't. 9 block plus 2 from that. That seems good. I could also just use my potion to kill. Honestly, yeah, I'll use my potion here. That's fine. Have I considered compression gloves? I have considered them. Haven't tried them. I had some wrist splints, like little bracers to keep my wrists at a nice neutral angle, keep me from bending them, that I tried using, and it was like deeply uncomfortable. Even long sleeves can be uncomfortable sometimes. Like my arms are just super sensitive. So I don't know how it would go. It's probably worth trying, but I haven't because I'm a dummy. Like, sometimes pressure could maybe feel good. Yeah, at this point, we think that, like, the current working theory is that my injury is probably actually fully healed. Like, it was just inflammation in the first place, and now I'm basically dealing with, like, the lingering phantom of a fake injury. Where, like, my brain has sent neurotransmitters to the nerves in the area to be like, whoa, there's an injury, bud. You gotta be on high alert. Send me extra signals and extra input. Because, you know, your brain wants more information about an injured area. And so it gets more sensitive. And then I, like, tense up, I feel pain. Just from doing regular shit, because the area is more sensitive. And that convinces my brain that there's still an injury, so it keeps on doing that and so on. So basically, the whole timer thing I've been doing, where I'm, like, playing games for a little bit longer every day, is to, like, slowly ease my brain into the idea that everything's okay. I'm, like, doing exposure therapy for my hands to stop hurting me. Deal 4 damage if the enemy has soul burn, detonate it. We've seen that already. I do have the one soul burn still. I think just the one. And then I get some from a flame, I think. This is brass tacks or plated armor, I think. No, they're metallicized. Nice. Even better. Gain 7 block for each ignited ghost flame. Upgrade a random card in your hand. Or Nightmare Strike. Ethereal, deal... Oh, this is like the block card I have, okay. So deal 10 damage, and if it's exhausted, gain a Shadow Strike. Shadow Strike is deal 8 damage. Reclaim Nightmare Strike, exhaust. Or it's also ethereal, so if I don't play the 2-cost one, then I lose it. Is that how this other one works as well? Yeah, they're both ethereal, so if you don't play the second one that comes in, you just lose it. I don't know if that's really great, but it's a thing, I guess. Deal 8 damage twice. I don't know, do I even like this? 2 cost, 8 damage twice. I mean, it's probably okay. Honestly, I might rather just Phantom Fireball or something. I'll try the Nightmare Strike. We'll try the new stuff. I'm trying not to be boring. Destroy key and gain 1 strength. Destroy key and gain 1 dex. Destroy key and gain 10 max HP. I hope there wasn't a shop coming up. There is not. Okay. Now we smith. Okay, so it upgrades the spawned card as well, the created card. Deal 13 damage. Deal 10 damage twice. This becomes 0 cost. 5 damage repeated for each ghost flame. That could be pretty big. Huh. So you can ignite a ghost flame that's already ignited. Weird. Very weird, but I guess decent. It's not a bad upgrade. You may choose to retract or advance. Okay. I think I most like upgrading Divider here. That seems very nice still. And I definitely feel good about blowing up another elite at this point. 2 attacks. Well, we get to exhaust that this turn. Alright, and I can play just 1 here. to prime myself to complete this Ghost Flame next turn. Gotta remember that. Guess we'll go ahead and open with a Shadow Strike. And now I would like to advance, but I cannot. We're gonna let Nightmare guys go away. So I guess I'm just gonna get in a couple bonks with that, which is fine. Gain 8 block twice. I mean, that does seem good here, doesn't it? Draw a card and advance. This, I believe, gets the next flame ready. And I can play my power. I can ignite this. Speed running. Whenever you advance, gain 2 temporary strength. I mean, I'm into that. We full block Lagavulin. Pretty insane, honestly. And now I'm meant to play 2 attacks again. Which I can easily do. I'll play a Nightmare Strike, sure. I would kind of like to have the upgraded one next turn instead, though. Yeah, I think that makes sense. We'll go ahead and advance. And then I need a skill here. That's fine, because I need to block anyway. Right, I actually didn't want to... Well, no, I wanted an attack this turn because he's fucking debuffing me. I don't want to lose Shadow Strike, so I think we just can't ignite the flame this turn. I don't know, I mean, if I defend Divider... I think I actually just kill you, huh? Yeah, you're super dead. Wow. Hexaghost might be pretty powerful. Pendib. Thermal Transfer. Deal 7 damage. If the enemy has Soul Burn, gain 6 block. Okay, 7 damage and 6 block. That's just a much better Iron Wave. And I don't hate Iron Wave. I don't think it's an amazing card, but I think it's a solid common. Ethereal Afterlife. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. That's pretty nice. You draw it and it's just a free 8 damage, or you can play it to be able to keep going with that. Gain 2 intensity. Increase the amount of damage, soul burn, and block applied by ghost flames when ignited. Damage, soul burn, and block. Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool too. I think we're going to say no to Thermal Transfer. These other two are both very interesting. This one's a common, so I'm more inclined to skip that just because I've got better chances of it showing up later. And we were doing pretty good at igniting the flames there, so I think Intensity could definitely do some work for us. Also, another power is just good for igniting that third flame easily. I can full block here, easy peasy. It'd be really cool if this hit twice. It did! It hit twice. The Ghost Flame ignites before Divider goes off. Very interesting. I'm almost full blocking already. I'll go ahead and just take 1 damage here to keep Seer going. You know what? No, I won't. There's no need for that. I don't think there's any reason to take a single damage in this fight. Gain 8 block twice. Seems pretty good. I can just ignite this for free. Yeah, also seems good. Probably not doing that, actually. Gain 2 intensity would be cool, but... This ignites the flame for me. The first time you retract each turn, gain energy and draw one card. Retract. Interesting. And that took me back to this one. And then I can ignite. Or I could just attack. Wow. Yeah, I'm kind of destroying this nerd. Just super duper dead. They got 18 soul burn, even if I didn't have the attack damage to beat them down there. Cards and Ghost Flames apply 2 more soul burn. Gain 8 block and advance. Gain a random ethereal card. It costs 0 this turn. Weird. Very weird. I don't know. I think I might have to take this just for science, just to see what kind of yields you can expect on this, because I don't have any idea what I can expect from a random ethereal card. Cards and Ghost Flames apply 2 more soul burn. I guess this would be very good, or potentially pretty good, in a deck where you bring back Afterlife cards. Cards and Ghost Flames apply 2 more soul burn. I mean, that's fine. Gain 8 block and advance. That seems pretty solid, actually. I think that seems like a good block card. I'm gonna go for that. And then I definitely like events and campfires more than I like combats right now. Fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop. You can feel the goop, blah blah blah. Climbing out, you notice that stuck to your body is a unique looking yellow slime creature. It appears to have been collecting souls from unfortunate adventurers who fell into the puddle. How convenient. I can get 3 icky curses, but gain 450 souls. Jesus Christ, 3 icky though. 300 souls. What? So I get cursed no matter what, and I'm paid 150 souls for however many icky I take. How odd. That's really weird. But I don't have any souls, so I might want to just go ham. I'm gonna try it. Let's go nuts. Let's be icky. I don't feel like I need to heal at all, especially not with a fairy in the bottle. Three intensity seems like a nice one. Yeah. I tend to be a big fan of upgrading powers. I'm a value player through and through. I need to play 2 attacks, and I do not have 2 attacks. Why can't you be an attack? I could use my colorless potion, but that seems silly. 2 intensity? Sure, I guess. Kinda hate this. How did I... Oh, right, that was from the ethereal soul burn. Right, I forgot that happens. This will repeat already. So we go for that. You're just getting soul burned to hell, huh? And then I can't advance here. I'm only losing 1 HP. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and keep trying to burn you down ASAP. Hey Grogrin, it's a Hoff. I've been here every day for like 4 or 5 days now. It's crazy. I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. I'm a real boy. I'm a streamer. I could just kindle, but I can play skills and advance here. I'll go ahead and slap you for 11 as well. Pin nib is ready. I can't play Empowered Flame though, unfortunately. Can't do any of the stuff I would like to do, but it actually doesn't matter at all. Because I can just blow this nerd up with a Nightmare Strike. I maybe should have tried not to use Pin Nib, but I don't think it'll end up mattering. Yeah, time zones are a thing. If the current Ghost Flame is not ignited. What time is it for you? Gain energy and gain 12 block. Yeah. Not really worried about that. Retract and gain energy for 0. That could be okay. Honestly, I might skip. Not feeling this stuff. This is... Phantom Fireball could do good things for me. And filling out the deck does dilute the icky. Oh, almost 2 AM, okay. Well. I don't know, man. I'm not crazy about this stuff, I gotta say. The Phantom Fireball. Like, on average, it'll save me a turn. I just don't think that's that big a deal. Retract. Gain energy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is a potential 1 cost 12 block. I'll give that a try. Did I already have one of those, actually? No. I think I saw one earlier, but didn't take it. I do have 2 attacks I can work with, and I can full block. Feels good. I mean, I'm full blocking automatically, actually, so I'll go ahead and just soul burn this nerd. Really pile it on. I need 2 skills. Not gonna happen this turn, unfortunately. I can blow you up, though. I can blow everyone up. I win. Life is good. Sword of the Night again. I don't think I need 2 of those. I probably wouldn't mind another divider, though. Haunted Hand, Ethereal Afterlife. Draw 2 cards. All cards in your hand become ethereal. That's horrifying. It could be really strong, though. I could see that being extremely strong. I don't think that's a bad take necessarily, but Divider is so strong, I would have a hard time saying no to it. But like, this lets you get rid of a lot of stuff. This would let me get rid of my curses. Exhausting cards can be nice. That and many of my cards already have Ethereal. But I'm just going to be boring and take Divider again because I think it's incredible. Even though I am remembering enemies, there's a fair bit of thorns in this expansion, so maybe I'll regret that later. We'll see. I don't think I need to play Kindle. I think I'd rather just hit this nerd. Whenever Ironclad generates a status card... Ah, yes. I remember that one. I definitely remember that one. We'll go ahead and sear this nerd. Wait, it says only status. So it's not adding curses to my draw pile. Okay, that's good. Oh no, it doesn't ever generate curses anyway. It only generates statuses. I was just looking at the curse that that Ironclad had in his hand and thinking it was going to go in my deck, but that is not how that works. Whenever you ignite a Ghost Flame, apply 4 Soul Burn to all enemies. Yes, please. Give me that. Okay. Oh, I'm weakened. I was like, why the hell was my attack so low? But now I know. Deal 6 damage. That's more like it. And then we've got a Pin Nib ready as well. Draw a card in advance. I mean, I would like Pin Nib to be a thing here. And I don't have a power to ignite that thing. I believe now we're back to using attacks to ignite. And unfortunately, I can't do that. What the hell? There's no more card draw here, so I guess I'm just playing you. I can advance here. Does that count? That does not count towards my skill counter. Okay. Good to know. We're learning still. Do, 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 do. Shield of Night. You've got 30 block, friend. Color me impressed. 22 damage, 30 damage. Okay. I need another skill. There we go. That's ignited. I can't skip to the next thing, I don't think. Oh, gain 3 intensity? I could have made that hit a lot harder. Whoops. And now Sword of the Night doesn't work. Right, I can only do one of those, huh? Interesting. It would still be 30 damage, but now... I mean, that doesn't even break through your block, huh? There's no point. Better to just gain the intensity. We lose Shadow Guys, but I don't think that matters. I'd rather get the Shadow Strike, so I'm not going to play that. I'll get a Slimed and just feel silly. And how do I ignite this one again? I don't know if I've even done it. Ignites when spending 3 energy. Deal 7 damage to a random enemy for each ignited flame, then extinguish them all. Extinguish all the others. Okay. I've already forgotten. No, spend energy. Spend energy is how we do it. Oh. This... I'm effectively only spending 1 energy, but for the Ghost Flame, I'm spending 2, I believe. Yes, very interesting. Okay. That doesn't matter here, but it could in the future. I think that's cool. Do, 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 do. And this is not very good, huh? Oh, you get blown up. We're fine. Soul Flame to the rescue. I have a lot of souls suddenly. You can't throw away liquid bronze right before you're about to fight the birds. I don't think that's allowed. I think I would rather have a swift potion than a colorless, though. No longer advance at the end of the turn. At the start of your turn, gain energy. I mean... I've got 1. Just 2. I've got 2 cards to advance with. That's not great, but an extra energy every turn seems pretty sick. I don't know. Only 2 cards to advance with does seem rough. Definitely seems rough. I could take more, but we'll see. At the start of your turn, gain 2 intensity. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ethereal Seal. At the end of combat, gain an additional non-6th seal card reward. At the end of combat? Card reward. I wonder if that's like a 4th option to choose from, or if you can just take it. If all 6 seals have been played this combat with no redundant ones, obtain the broken seal and remove the seals from your deck. What the fuck is the broken seal? What? What? There's like a whole side quest built into this. I feel like I have to try it just to know. I don't know if it'll be better than these other ones, but I guess it's learning time. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. Yeah. Xanatos Icy Charm. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You know, I think the more curses you have in your deck, the more likely you are to get the curse removal fountain. So maybe having 3 curses already is a reason to take Cursed Key. I think Cursed Key is already one of the better options, but yeah. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Soulburn takes 4 turns to activate. That seems really good. Honestly, I don't care that much about Soulburn taking an extra turn. That's a pretty minimal change. Upon pickup, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. I think this is the way to go. I'm just not that worried about the Soulburn. They've reached the city. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, much to Ima's chagrin, I'm sure, but then we will continue right after. I'm sorry, Ima. I'm gonna ruin your life and stand